anytime, any place, anytime, any place, funnel change, no fat landing page, ADA, anytime, any place. This will be video 1 on YouTube channel. Anytime, any place is the title of this YouTube channel, which was changed by the date of today is Saturday, January 3rd, 2026, 1:02 p.m. Remember to write 2026 out 100 times. Actually, say 2026 a bunch of times. Actually, go through the whole month of January, February, and March. Or actually, write the calendar out, the whole year out, 2026. Because it's a crying shame, since one was old enough to remember that learning how to write, that at the top of the year, the new year, and one gets to write the date down, one is always a year off. I remember it was March one year, and I'm still writing a year off. Right? Anytime, any place is a part of one's Fruit of Life game key system, and that I'm gonna say it because these videos are for oneself, or one's future self, or anyone that's at or beyond one's financial destiny, or on their way to one's financial destiny. Not how they get there or whatever. Please leave me alone about that. Right? Repetitiously, financial destiny, one's future self. These videos. It's based on. I think I'm gonna coin this word, make a video with just this phrase: vanity repetition. Vanity repetition. One is more likely to repeat to change a paradigm, a mental program that has almost exclusive control over almost all of our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual. All right. The source. Should I get into the real right now? Anytime, any place. The Fruit of Life game key system. It has a birthday. The game key system has a birthday, March 29th, 2020. Right. So it has a birthday. The game key system. The front part of the name, the prefix changes. This year, actually not 2026, but November 13th is the start of one's year, because November 12th is the end of one's financial destiny. A guesstimate at the date that one will reach one's financial destiny, right? But before November 12th is the goal, to reach one's financial destiny. But this year is the Fruit of Life game key system, and there's 13 centers in the Fruit of Life, and so far everything is a build upon from the game key system. But so far I have practice, work, any, big, front, inactive. I can take this off. Inactive, and ding ding ding, travel. I recently added real, REAL, Romeo Echo Alpha Lima, real. All right. So this YouTube channel is any, for any time, any place. All right. The source video for these 50 videos, one video posted every 6 hours. And this is the sixth set. I reckon I'm gonna treat this light because one don't really, my motivation to do it is gone, right? Which makes sense. I ran a 2005 marathon, and the hardest part about that marathon was the last 0.2 miles. The last 385 yards was the most difficult part. And as always, I wake up energized. Anything that I spent will circulate. Instead of saying the word spend, I always use circulate. Circulate too much time on 110 to actually poop out, or, you know, not push through it. And the reasons why are gone and lost, fleeting and soon lost. I like that phrase from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. But anytime, any place is actually based on thinking for oneself. I streamlined it today. I thought about it. Did I write it down? Nope. I was talking about it into one's audio recorder. I use an audio recorder. I'm an unhinged and profane guy. I got a YouTube channel, Spiritually Bipolar, because sometimes I get to the unhinged and profane part. Sometimes I want to be legal ego, right? And I'm over 13 years clean and sober, and I always think about when I wasn't doing illegal drugs like alcohol. No, alcohol wasn't illegal. But I did it when I was underage, so I did it was still illegal. I don't buy into that no more. Thank you, Scott. I think he was the uh, brother-in-law of my fancied wife's stepmother, right? And but at any rate, he used the word code, statutes, and ordinances, and they make so much more sense to me because I've been learning about universal law from Bob Proctor, and there's another a lot of YouTubers that talks about universal law, facts, right? Objective truth versus subjective truth. The code, statutes, and ordinance are subjective truth, right? Uh, and I'm not looking at nothing wrong or bad about them. Just some of them are unwanted by a percentage of people. Hence, why we gotta lock so many people up, especially in America, right? A whole lot of Karen. Well, anytime, any place, it's based on thinking for oneself. I got that from Earl Nightingale's "Lead the Field in the Modern World," or something along them lines. Which I haven't listened to the whole thing because I haven't really got past the strangest secret in the world. But I think the Miracle of the Mind is the audio program. It's the 12 records that Earl Nightingale produced, and one of them he taught term "Think for Oneself." And the game key system is about what one wants, right? The way one want to choose to live in a flexible enough sense that when one wants to speak unhinged or profane, for instance, work and mystery is, I don't know what work and mystery, the words themselves, that's a translation for me. It's a transmutation. The word work and mystery is a transmutation to describe something that one experienced down to one's core, the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind. Uh, but at any rate, anytime, any place is based on thinking for oneself, anytime, any place, and not just at a desk, because that's one's programming. Magic happens in the game key system. Game key system number 2. The title is "Think for Oneself" or "Think for Yourself." The subtitle is "Desk," because at a desk, just like at a desk, magic happens. Guess what? I don't want to do. And that's leverage for one to think for oneself, especially at a desk, because one's subconscious mind and unconscious mind, because of 9 years All Saints Elementary School, 4 years of Thornwood High School, a year and a half University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, 2.5 years in the United States Navy nuclear power program, where the last 6 months was basically incarceration time. But so I would say 2 years uh, uh, nuclear power. We got A school, power school, and prototype in the Navy. And then there was what else did I try? I tried with Olive Harvey Junior College to make up for where I dropped off at the UIUC. Then I did University of Illinois Chicago, directly into the College of Engineering this time, versus the first time I had to do LAS with the intent to transfer to engineering. And I wanted to be an engineer because of the praise that my grandmother gave my uncle when he got a degree in electrical engineering from Peoria. No, Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois, and got a job with Hughes Aircraft, making $26,000 a year back in 1983 or something like that. And wow, there was a lot of money back then starting out. Uh, Anytime, any place. So I'm programmed, like for instance, donate $150 to the nonprofit 501c Clean House Incorporated, founded by David Spells and Tyrone Sanders in 2010, and or give me $150. And again, my target audience is one's future self or those that at the destination or beyond or on their way to it, where one can give away $5,000 without batting an eye, the same as one can give away $5 without betting an eye. And it's based on a principle because you want to or you don't. Got some change, and I think of it like that. People ask panhandlers or people asking for money. There's certain rule. People do things for one reason only, because they feel like it. Right? Got that from Dr. Myron Golden, which is the source video, My First Financial Breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden. How to turn your yearly it's easier to earn a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to earn a little money over a long period of time. If one is ignoring all the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. So, uh, let's see. Fancy wife, she's in the store right now, so I get a chance to make these videos while I'm not moving, because the boom, 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 it makes a thump sound that comes through on the recording when I'm moving. And I already mentioned I'm not that pushed to make 50 videos like I've been doing. Actually, to clearly define any time, any place, I gotta set a protocol. Did I set a protocol for it? All right. Affiliate marketing ad campaign, AMAC. Affiliate marketing ad campaign. Right. So these 50 videos, that's probably why I don't want to do it, because it's more into action than one convincing one's subconscious mind that one is wealthy and that it feels good to be wealthy. So that one's subconscious mind will automatically seek ways of making one's imaginary feelings of wealth manifest themselves in material form. That's a quote from memory from the book You Were Born Rich, Bob Proctor, 1984, and the first chapter, Me and Money. All right. My First Financial Breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden, the source of anything of value that I'm going to preach is where you would normally use the word get, replace it with have. But you would normally use the word have, place it with get. Like, I have to Uber drive today, all right, to get $150. I will go into details about that more. Now, where you can circulate or use one's Uber referral code. No, don't use it. Circulate it or share it. I'm not interested in you using the Uber referral code, because that goes from the principles based on these 50 videos. One video posted every 6 hours, and it's a sixth set of that, and that it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. Right? Anytime, any place. That name, I changed AMAC, Affiliate Marketing Ad Campaign YouTube channel, to that name. All right. And time to go. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for giving me $150.